Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel Drawing with Michael. I am of course Michael. This is a really quick drawing that I decided to do on my iPad Pro using Procreate. You guys know that I love the iPad. I have a myriad of devices that I use in my day-to-day activities. Typically we'll start out on either the Surface Book, Surface Pro, or my ZBook, or the iPad, and I move on to my professional work on my desktop, which is an iMac, a really high-end iMac on a Cintiq 22 HD. But today, I just decided I wanted to do a parrot. I love doing wildlife in general. It really just kind of speaks to me, and this, of course, is a very stylized parrot. Actually, I've had a couple people comment on it, in the vein of the Fruit Loops character, and I didn't even mean to do that. That's kind of funny. You look at it, look at something long enough, and suddenly it becomes part of your visual library. So yeah, I love using Procreate because it really is just a great device to a program to exercise that sketch ability. Something that I love to do every day. Started out with gestures, simple forms, simple shapes, really simple composition. And as I moved through, I didn't do a thumbnail, and I typically don't do thumbnails for my morning warm-ups just because I like them very free form. And I don't really want them to be a finished, finished rendered illustration. But I didn't finish this one on the first day, so I did a warm-up, and this right here is day 2 that you guys are looking at. And I do it in my spare time. This isn't time that I get paid for. This is just my spare time that I really just kind of invest back into myself. So I have a whole ton of I have a lot of brushes for Procreate, just because I think Procreate lends itself to that really quick sketch, that quick that quick thought drawing process. And I typically use 1 or 2 brushes. I like the sketch brush that it comes with. I believe it's 6B. I've tried probably 50 other sketch brushes, but that particular brush is just set up perfectly. I've tuned it to where I really like it. And then, for foliage, you see I've got these foliage stamp brushes that, and inject texture into it, and it's a really quick process. And then I've using the painter brush that's in there, and at some point in time I really looked at this and I thought, I could probably go painterly with it, really just hunker down and spend about 15 to 20 hours on this illustration and really dial it in to something that looks really just painted and really rendered. But then I thought, I don't really want to do that. That's not really me right now. So that's why I kind of stuck with the cartoony feel, if that's even a word, cartoony feel. Anyway, so yeah, I'm adding textures here and there. I'm messing around with the different layer capacities that Procreate has introduced. And of course, there are some skin brushes that I just applied. But yeah, it's just a process of working out the drawing and finding your way of what looks right and what is acceptable in the time that you want to spend on it. There's an artist out there that that I really respect. His name's Jake Parker. He's done comics and animation and children's books. And one of the statements that he really fosters in his career is finished, not perfect. And that's kind of where I'm at. I wanted to get something out and have something just done. So that's why I kind of went in this direction. I'm actually working on a really, I call it the long game illustration of my Bigfoot character, Freddy. So look for that in the video posted soon. I hope you guys like the video, like and subscribe, and definitely share. More videos coming soon, and we'll definitely see you next time, guys. Talk to you soon.